Greetings, YouTube. Terrence Crutcher had the misfortune of stalling his vehicle in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The police arrived at the scene. Now you can imagine, if I'm talking about this, they didn't assist Mr. Crutcher and then send him on his way. No, they didn't. They executed him. Now there's a video about this online. I'm not going to link to it. You can find it. I will link to a Metafilter article about it. It may be buried in there. Because I don't need to link to a video of police executing another innocent black man. We've seen that lots of times. And for me, it's got to the point where I'm pretty much out of disgust. I'm just like, oh well, it's Tuesday in America. Cops are executing a black man. I believe this makes 32 unarmed black men, innocent of anything, executed by the police in America this year so far. And I believe that we're over 1,000 for people killed by the police in America this year. In other countries, you can count the number of people killed by police on one hand. But not in America. Not with our militarized, steroid-induced, shoot first, ask questions later, type A, you must go out there and take care and defend America kind of cop force. Yeah, that's what we have here. Convinced that they are the thin blue line between us and chaos. Forgetting that protect and serve actually means everyone, not just those that have the melanin level I do. Now, does anyone think that if the person's car that installed in that road that day had been a petite, blonde, white woman, that she would have been executed by the police? I believe one of the cops is quoted on recording, no less. This looks like a bad dude too, because a cop can just look at somebody and know whether they need to kill him. Remember a while back I talked about a Canadian guy? He got stopped by the police for sitting in his car and reading a book. But because it was Canada, they didn't execute him. Well, we have a case in America, in North Carolina, a black guy was reading the book in a car, and guess what the cops did to him? Yeah, they executed him. Because he had a book in his hand. Shoot first, ask questions later. We have a case right recently where it was caught on film of a cop planting a pistol on the body of a black man he just executed. Because he wasn't very smart, apparently. And does anybody trust the police? Are any of you apologists out there going to tell me that executing black people is the job of the police in America today? Because that seems to be the job they think they have. Like I said, at this point I see them as nothing more than a well-groomed street gang. They're thugs that work for the powerful and the elite. Because they're not out to protect and serve us, the people. And they sure as shooting aren't out there to protect black Americans or brown Americans. And if you're a black man in America, how do you get up and go out the door every day? How do you do that? How do black people get out of bed every day and go outside knowing that they have a target on them? Knowing that their child has a target on them every single day. There's no level of compliance in America from a black person to a cop that is going to be sufficient to not get them executed, not get them shot. None. You can be standing there with your hands in the air and the cop will execute you. You can be lying on the fucking road with your hands in the air. And you can get shot. He didn't die, amazingly enough. And the cop's excuse in that particular case, oh, I was trying to shoot the innocent, unarmed, autistic person that the therapist was trying to help, but I missed the unarmed, innocent, autistic person, and I shot the unarmed, innocent, black therapist lying on his back with his hands in the air. I apologize for the vulgarity, but man, I am all out of fucks to give.